So, this is where she sits. This is going to be the last time this little mini truck runs and drives with this engine, hopefully. Today we are going to start stripping this truck down to just the truck in preparation for putting the 1UZ in here and for modifying the suspension. So we're gonna pull the engine, get rid of things like the exhaust, some of the front suspension stuff, the trans, radiator. That's probably it for this video. I don't know, it depends how fast this goes. There's really not much else to say besides that. It's as simple as pulling an engine. Let's see, right now it's 5 o'clock. I'm hoping to be done by 9, asleep by 10. It should be pretty easy. This looks like pretty much the simplest engine I've ever seen, so hopefully it goes well. I also really can't wait to maybe get a little bit of a better suspension on there. It's so boaty. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this truck on this lift and start pulling things. This is a special moment I have to hold on to because if I ever lose faith during this build, I just have to remember how fun it was to drive this thing. And this is the last time I got to drive it. Some lovely looking coolant there, boys. Little baby radiator for a baby engine. All the engine bay stuff is done. Fuel lines are disconnected, heater core line and coolant lines are disconnected. All the wiring is disconnected, all the vacuum lines are out. It's pretty much ready to pull. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise it up, take off the trans mount, take off the exhaust, take off the drive shaft, get some of the wires that I couldn't reach that are on the transmission, then lower it down, remove the motor mounts, and pull her out. I almost dropped a very heavy drive shaft on my face, but I survived. First things first, exhaust. I lifted this truck up with all my tools in the engine bay still. So I don't have the tools, I don't have a 13 mil, so I'm just gonna cut that off. Laziness 101. It took me a little bit longer to get this thing out than I expected because the hood and engine bay of this truck is super short. So kind of like snaking this relatively long trans out and up was difficult. What next? there we are, guys. The tiny stock crappy 2.2 liter 4-cylinder is removed. I'm really excited because it looks like everything we were wanting and planning to do is gonna work. This steering shaft is lining up exactly where I want to put the Miata steering rack. And it looks like it's actually the same size, so they're literally just gonna bolt together. There's a ton of room in this engine bay, so the 1UZ is definitely going to fit width-wise. I don't know how we're gonna fit a radiator plus, you know, fans and stuff in here. We might have to cut out the front section to fit it. Everything in here is pretty clean. I took a little bit of time to clean it. No rust or anything, so that's awesome. And I'm about 90% sure I know what we're going to do with the suspension. So I'm super excited. Everything is going to work. 1UZ is gonna get here next week. One of them. I'm gonna get more than one. Just, you'll see why. So while we wait for that engine to arrive, we are going to get to work on the front and rear suspension. I'm picking up a rear axle this weekend, and the front suspension is gonna come along in the next video, mostly. So I'm super excited. This is gonna be awesome, guys. I just got a ton of dirt in my shoe because of that. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. We got the engine out, we got it all cleaned up, ready for the 1UZ and some suspension stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, please give it a dislike and tell me why. Hopefully you guys are excited for this. I'm super pumped. This thing's gonna be awesome. The other thing we've discovered is that the transmission from the old car, it works with the Miata drive shaft, and the motor mounts are the exact same as the Miata motor mounts. So that old B2200 bolts directly in to a Miata chassis. It just needs a custom trans mount. So you know what that means? We've got a Miata shell sitting right there. We've got an engine that bolts into a Miata, and we have all the wiring right here. So maybe. I'm not gonna promise anything yet, but maybe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video where we work on the suspension. And yeah, peace out, guys. See you later. Drift truck!